But not too bad, I thought. Oh, that's not great. That's Sam Bird.
Oh, that's not good at all.
And he is deep in the runoff, in the barriers.
That looks like a lot of damage there on the right-hand side of the car.
And where is he? Oh, he's lost it. He's got red flag. And he's lost it coming out of Clinton Wharf.
His confidence as well. Let's take a look at what happens.
You have to look right at the top of the shot. Oh, goodness me. He's really understeered in there, hasn't he? So I wonder if Dario's right and whether he's clipped the wall on the left, because normally through
But now he's right back in the fight. Sam Bird trying to go past Nato, and he's in the wall.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I have to settle because we left so late.
Right, Bird's broken. This is the end of the race. I'm sure this is the end of the E-Prix. Look at Bird's front right tyre. He's in the side of Norman Nato. He hit the wall on the inside. And to work that out, right. Bird had dummied him and then wiped into the wall by Norman Nato. He can't activate reverse. His front right wheel is broken as well.
You've got to say that was over-defending.
Oh, they've got going again. Wow, the race is still going.
Millimetres from disaster.
I think that's one of my favourite overtakes in Formula E, and Sam Bird goes to the inside, Lynn puts him in the wall. The two go backwards, and they're both going to be pretty much out of the race. That might be our first safety car, and Sam Bird, I think, told him something with his hands there, and they're both going to be pretty annoyed at each other, but I think Lynn closed the door, to be perfectly honest with you. So here's a look at the replay. Lynn covers the inside, Bird dummies him, and then
Yeah, that wasn't a great move by Alex. It was a very late defence.
Yeah, and then there was the contact, and then they went into the wall. Because Bird had nowhere to go at that point.
No, Bird was committed, and then it becomes a point of two hard-headed guys going for the same part of the track.
This is on board with Bird, so he goes to the outside. Lynn goes to the outside, Bird goes back to the inside, and then nowhere to go. And then what are you doing?
Yeah, when you watch it in real time.
De Vries was a bit caught out by that, wasn't he? He was like, oh, I'll cover, oh no.
It's not about defending.
And there goes Bird. No, it's Di Grassi slowing. It's race leader Lucas Di Grassi slowing on the way up the hill in a big spin, and the two Mercedes collide. Van Dorn's in the wall facing backwards. They all had to take evasive action to avoid a slowing Lucas Di Grassi, and that surely will bring out the safety car with 4 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Vern leads the race, Bird in second, Evans third.
Push yellow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, absolutely. So what happened? Van Dorn hit manhole cover that was raised on the track, lost control. Not his fault at all, and you see what happened with the two Mercedes. It's Stoffel Van Dorn, not at fault there at all. Used a different part of the track, watch the Mercedes jump. He's already jumped, and round he goes. And Nick De Vries how much damage does Nick De Vries have in that? Such a shame for the Mercedes-Benz EQ guys.
Absolutely, and for the Audi team, Lucas Di Grassi leading the race. Stoffel Van Dorn is okay. He's talking to the engineers on the radio. This is Nick De Vries' view.
Watch the Mercedes. Did you see it hit? The wheels came off the ground, and round he goes. And Nick De Vries has quite a hard impact with the right rear on the wall.
He's over a second slower than anyone else out there. There's a yellow flag now at turn 7. Oh, and in the wall, and I think that's
Da Costa. Yep.
The DS Techeetah driver has lost his front wing, and he is in the wall at turn 7. Antonio Felix da Costa out of the race. It looks like he's driving off again, so we might escape without a safety car.
Almost lost it in turn 7.
And Verline saying he almost lost it in turn 7. Carl Wilson-Clark saying, yeah, there's a crash at turn 7 as well. And Da Costa's managed to pull off the track, so we'll keep racing in green conditions, but it's getting treacherous out there, and Verline has dropped back from Mortara, and that mistake could be the one that gives Mortara the advantage, and there he just gets wide and slams into the barriers. Antonio Felix da Costa in the wall. Mortara still leads the way though.
You've got to say congratulations.
And he's managed to save it. Save of the season for Edo Mortara, not save of the season here. De Vries, Bird and Rowland wiped out.
Championship leader, Sam Bird.
And third place man in the championship, Nick De Vries, wiped out on the final lap. Look at them here, just at the back of the picture.
It looks like a drift competition.
And he saves it, sparks fly off, and then De Vries loses it on a wet patch, does he? And then plows into Bird, plows into Rowland. and there will be some furrowed brows after that plough from De Vries and Bird, who'd done well to get up into a points-paying position. This is the view from Bird.
Watch on the left.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's already been hit.
That is a Bird sandwich.
He's been hit by the Mercedes EQ at that point. And Nick De Vries saying, bit of something wrong with my brake pedal when I tried to brake up at turn 7.
Dawn on pole, Roland alongside him, all 5 lights are on. We go green in Berlin, and Evans doesn't move, and he's been hit. Mitch Evans has been hit by Eduardo Mortara. 2 title contenders out instantly. What an utter disaster for them. And suddenly, Nick De Vries and Jake Dennis are looking in the box seats. You could not have predicted it. You could not have foreseen it. And the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship takes another outrageous turn in the final race of the season. The safety car is deployed instantly. Evans' car just did not move at the moment until the safety team have checked that it's safe for him to do so. And there is Evans out of the car. So both drivers out of the car, and this is what happens. Evans on the... He just goes. It's almost like he stalls, but that's not a thing that you can do, and then...
It went, and so the car jumped forward about 10 centimetres and then just stopped, so did something break. Edo Mortara completely unsighted when he hits him, and I've been in that situation before, Jack. You don't have time to react. You see the debris across the start-finish line.
Well, before the race, obviously you go through all the permutations, all the combinations, all the maths. What if this happens? What if that happens?
You can see the difference between the clean and the dirty side right there. Oh, wow. Oh, what happened there? Oh,
straight on into the wall. I didn't see who that was.
That was big.
Is it I think it's Eduardo Mortara.
Yeah.
In the Venturi after the practice start, and he's gone straight on down at the first corner. Then.
Yeah, I'm thankful and grateful that I don't have like basically several severe injuries or anything special.
I mean, it must be sort of really scary as a driver when you're...
I thought that it was pretty much the end for me, so not a nice feeling.
Not at all. Well, we're very happy to have you here with us today. Thank you very much, Edo Mortara.
With Oliver Turvey coming around to finish the free practice session, he came up the hill and was pushing pretty hard and didn't realise that everybody had stopped to do their practice starts. Ploughed into the back of Jean-Eric Vergne, wiped into Max Günther as well. Even got hit a bit by Alex Lynn. Look, Lynn got a hit and was like, what on earth was that? This was the view from Eduardo Mortara as Turvey's car arrived spinning in front of him. And it really was a mess up there. And that means that Turvey, Jean-Eric Vergne and Jake Dennis won't be taking part in this second free practice session, but obviously they're all hoping that they will get out for qualifying later on. That was Jean-Eric Vergne's reaction. Alongside me in commentary for this 30-minute second free practice session is our pit lane reporter, Nikki Shields. And that was a big moment, Nikki, wasn't it?
يعني يحاولون يطلعون المتسابق. الفريق اللي انقلب مهندرا، فريق مهندرا الهندي